Welcome to the playthrough. We're doing more Tycoon because I need filler episodes. So, between here, we're between 4.3 to 4.4. We are getting to version 5 by March. Don't worry, guys. I have plenty of time. Plenty of time for the beach episodes. You know what I'm saying? All the bikinis and shit. Today, we have Curly Brace doing some more Tycoon because I do kind of want to get good at Tycoon. And the only reason why I want to get good at Tycoon is because of the human experience. The human Tycoon experience. And that's what we're going to get into today during our yaps. I'll start off with the gratitudes because I do appreciate you guys. The channel has been gaining a lot of traction, a lot of love lately. So I have to shout outs to you, my friends. We are over 100 strong. We've been going fast, quick, and in a hurry as far as life goes. So it is nice to have this to come back to, you know, at the end of a heartful and annoying day. You know, I have a little platform to rant on, a little podcast to learn in, because I feel like that is what we do here a lot. We discover things about ourselves, the world, this weird Japanese game, all that fun stuff. I also realized last time I didn't look at any of the rewards. Well, I didn't look at the rewards too heavily, so we did that a little bit before I start this time. Nothing too crazy, you just get new deck, new boards. I believe every Tycoon event they do add a new deck. So there are probably some crazy people out here who have like every fucking deck. You know what I'm saying? Just every deck on deck, you know, switching decks every game and stuff. There's a Tycoon master out there somewhere. I know, I'm sure of it. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the episode, before all the corny, cheesy ass gratitude shit that nobody cares about, Tycoon is something that I actually do kind of want to get good at. I mentioned Persona before, but there are a few RPGs, Japanese RPGs, that have this mini game in it. There's a few times, I believe, like, no. For some reason, I thought, New Super Mario Bros. Had this game in it, but that was a different poker game. I think, as far as my experience, it's mostly Persona. But yeah, this is pretty widespread Japanese games. It's very commonly known in a lot of Asian-speaking countries, and so I'd like to, you know, sort of get a handle on how this one works. And one of the other reasons why I've sort of delved into actually wanting to learn how to play this well is because I've realized that, like a lot of things in this game, like a lot of things in general, to get better at it, all you need to do is know the rules. You just gotta know the rules. You don't even really have to use the rules the right way or whatever. In my, you know, opinion, I feel like you just kind of gotta know what shit does, and then how it interacts, and then the goals, and then you kind of freestyle from there, because everybody has their own play style. And I feel like MMOs have this horrible problem, but whenever somebody tries to force you into the optimal play style, it always fucks you up, like emotionally. Like, it makes you more ravenous in a way, because it's like, if it fails, it's not your fault, but it is your fault, you know, because it's your fault because you listen to them, but it's not how you would play the game, like, naturally. And I don't know why the failures feel so much better when we were 100% the cause of them, especially in video games. But yeah, oftentimes it gives me that same feeling when I lose in a video game because of like a glitch, or because of some weird thing, alteration in the system or whatever. I get that same feeling as when I fail because I used some dumbass's strategy, and I'm like, that wasn't really my fault, was it? Was it really? Because I'm being controlled by retards, so that's not really my fault. But yeah, I feel like this is a common thing, and that's sort of how I felt would happen with this stupid game. That's how I felt would happen with pretty much everything I delved to get good at. You know, early on, before I started in the music stuff, in the industry, and getting super deep into producing and whatnot, I was like, I don't want to do that because I'm gonna learn the optimal way to do it, and it's gonna get super fucking boring. And guess what? I'm here, and I found the optimal way to do it, and it's super fucking boring. But that's the thing. It's like not the boredom that you should be afraid of. It's, you know, not following what is naturally you. And music is naturally me. And I think you know, playing this game of life, I can find what technique naturally works for me in this game. Also, it's incredibly relaxing, just like a lot of this Dragon Quest experience is for you guys. This is a really relaxing game mode. I like just, you know, hanging out, interacting with people, seeing how things go. You know, you don't have to deal with anybody's weird emotes. You can like type to people in this game. You can like chat, but you know, it's Japanese. We're very respectful, you know, of people who want to play this on a couch or whatever. As a matter of fact, this game has come out on a lot of portable systems. There was a 3DS version of Dragon Quest X for a while. It ran like shit. Ran like fucking dog shit. But yeah, it exists. And so you gotta realize that a lot of times people just be chilling in lobbies. It's not like they're openly being rude for not speaking to you. And this is why I feel like I'd feel so like at home in other countries, because oftentimes whenever people even like spit vitriol back at me and are trying to elicit a response, I'm like, it'd be so much easier to just not though. You know, I could just shut up and just let them go off, right? You know, or I can mute them. And to me that is satisfying. But it is what it is. I feel like I've been placed here for a reason. You know, there are no random spawns. Okay, look, the Fortnite gods be dropping you places for specific reasons, my man. So I really don't, you know, wish for different opportunities or activities to happen within my life. Honestly, I'm not happy, but I'm perfectly happy. I'm perfectly content with not being happy, if that makes any sense. I'm perfectly content with my human experience, my version of the human experience. Because the human experience in itself is not happy. You can relate the human experience to video games a lot, to RPGs a lot, specifically this RPG a lot. And you'd say like 90%, maybe 80% of the story is not like happy-go-lucky fun time. It's a lot of anguish and sad and tragedy, but is it fun? Yes, it is fun. So I don't know. Although a lot of things seem like they're out of place, a lot of things seem like they're incongruent, I don't decide to focus on that. I decide to focus on the gratitude, like I fucking started with on this damn episode. I do that every day, you know, and I don't do it every episode because I feel like as far as the recorded, you know, dead content, you don't need to hear me, you know, lathering up your cock every episode, guys. Like, you can go to different shit for that. But I do start the live streams with that because I feel like a lot of people, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I probably went off to get my fucking food or something during this match. You know, I think I did order Taco Bell and it arrived like right during this match or something. Anyways, it's okay. I was not gonna win this anyways. I am not. We're getting good at the game, okay? I might do maybe 1 or 2 episodes on this before it ends on the 18th, but we're not. I'm not even trying to act like I'm a good Tycoon player. But anyways, yeah, I feel like a lot of people discount the power of gratitude in general, and the fact that it can really bring us to like a state that makes us feel happier about who we are, about what we are delving to discover about ourselves. A lot of things can bring gratitude to you, and I think yeah, it's a valuable thing to hold on to because of what the gratitude can produce. It's sort of like a mind drug. It's sort of like a trick to force you into disciplinary acts. You know, it's sort of like, you know, you're trapping yourself, but instead of that aching feeling in your chest that you're you know, indebted to someone, you know, you're sort of indebted to nothing, to life, to existence, you know. And because you are indebted to existence and you're grateful for it, like I said, I don't know, it just forces you to be disciplined. It's like why would I waste this day? Why would I waste this precious hour of free time that I have with, you know, whatever thing that doesn't actually help me move forward? And I think tapping into that gratitude was very helpful when I started to do things for myself more, because that's what gratitude should bring you to do more. It's like, I've already done all this for myself, let's do a little bit more so I can keep producing for myself. And then, you know, once you show that gratitude to you, it's so much easier to show it to other people. I think that's the vital missing step that I've always held within my heart. I try to honestly and openly give gratitude to others more than myself, and that just doesn't work, man. It just doesn't work. You have to take accountability for all the good things and the bad things in your life. You can't just take accountability for the bad things and be like, all this good stuff, not me, not me. That's that other guy. You know, unless you want to say it's God, then sure. But you know, as far as earthly people getting that credit, you know, I don't know. I like to consider myself a good person, and I never want anyone to feel that indebted to me. If you do feel like you're that indebted to the Koopa, you know, I know we do have quite a few people here already. But if anybody feels that indebted, I'd say probably take a break from the Koopa. You know, I don't know what you need to do. Do you need to block the channel? Do you need to unsub? Do you need to do whatever? Because, yeah, earthly people, earthly beings, you know, they can't be trusted with that kind of just mass adoration, gratitude, whatever. Because you think like, oh, I'm gonna give all this to this person, and then they're just gonna reciprocate and give, you know, an equivalent amount of gratitude and love back. That's what's gonna happen, right? Totally, right? Yeah. No, Jimmy. No, little Timmy. That is not how the world fucking works, my friend. I apologize. You give that gratitude to someone, and they think, oh yeah, they gave it to me because I'm amazing, because I'm the best, and my head is so big, and my cock is so large, and my pussy's so tight, and everything about me just is honeydew nectar, and that is why I got all this love. So I just need to keep giving it to myself. I say, fuck that person who gave it to me. What are you talking about? Who? What? It's me. That's the reason why. And anyways, because of this conceited nature of humans, it's like the natural thing, man. It's okay. You know, it's not like, oh God, they're so terrible. You know, it's like natural, right? Because of that, you just gotta be careful, you know? Of course, when people do good things, I'm not saying to hide the fact that they do good things, but you know, there's a reason why deceit is the most helpful tactic in most war altercations, you know? But all in all, if you really want to get down to game theory, tit for tat, tick for tack, you know, tick for talk is the best tactic. You know, when somebody does something bad to you, you just do it back. And oftentimes I'm noticing, especially me, this is me talking, guys. This is something that I have done. This is me being idiot, talking about my past idiot thing. So I'm not, you know, calling you out, but if I throw stones and it hits you, then, you know, it hit you for a fucking reason, guy. It hit you for a fucking reason. I'm not trying to be mean, but sometimes I need to curse to get my point off correctly. But essentially, when you give too many people too many chances and they keep doing bad things to you, and you're like, but they're so good, so I have to keep doing good things back to them, it just doesn't optimize them for the best performance. We'll say it that way, you know? It doesn't help them to become the best person that they can be, you know? And if we're not helping people be better people, then are we really good? Are we really the good person? Are we really the moral aligned, you know, person who just holds everything together? Are we really the glue, right? Are we the glue, or are we the sticky shit between your butt cheeks that keeps both cheeks together so that they don't clap? I don't know where I'm going with this analogy. Yeah, I just say all that to say that the human experience is not happy, and most people from you want the human experience. You know, so I hope that I make episodes that make you smile, episodes that make you laugh, episodes that make you frown, episodes that make you cry, and of course episodes that make you learn, because those are human experience things. You have to go through pain, you have to go through the good stuff, you gotta go through the weird stuff, you gotta go through the you need all that shit. Because it makes us whole. It makes us appreciate the other moments, you know? So I would say, I say this almost every episode, just like the gratitude shit. But we have to enjoy our moments. We have to enjoy our moments, fully feel this shit when we go through it. And since I've been going on this journey and I'm sorry, I turn into a dog sometimes. AKA all the times. I'm noticing, because of this journey that I'm going on, discovering myself, that yeah, I feel a lot of anger, a lot more anger than I care to show. Just because I've seen what happens when you show a lot of anger, and it's not good. It doesn't lead to respect, although what I did before also didn't lead to respect. I just know there's more profitable ways to use your anger. And yeah, beforehand, I would actively go away from it and just skip the anger and go directly to sadness, directly to regret, directed to depression, you know, connection. It was fantastic. But no, look, man, sometimes it's necessary to be angry, Pies. Sometimes it's necessary to feel like you're gonna fucking kill someone. And yeah, we really need to not hide from our moments, our feelings, our grasp, our experiences, because they're real. We are real people. We can't be robots. I'm sorry we can't be robots. I apologize. The robots are here. It's not us. It's not us. We are not robots. But yeah, the world will actively try to convince you of the funny words, of the funny things. Oh. It's a weird place, man. It's a weird place that we've all landed on, but I hope you guys keep a head on a swivel, you know? Keep a head tight on the shoulders, you know, spin it around, lock it in. Because 2026 ain't gonna go easy on us. I can already tell. From this first fucking week, I can already tell. It's not gonna go easy on us. It's not gonna be like, oh, your butthole kind of hurts. You're kind of, let me just put the fucking sandpaper on my dick for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for the sound effects. Headphone users beware. This is not a headphone user friendly video. I sorely apologize. I would scream because I've failed, but you know, we've established that we're trying to get good. So I'm actually happy. Thank you for letting me fail, guys. I appreciate you. Anyways, we're about done. This has been me and Curly Brace. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you next time.